Papa Bear coach Benji Paras breaking this game down, and later on we will be joined by our courtside reporters. For San Sebastian, we got Arlov de Jesus, and for Arellano, we have Julia Ong. At muli po, maraming salamat sa inyong panonood via GTV. Also live online, nandyan tayo sa NCAA Philippines GMA Sports PH on YouTube, Facebook, and X. Our referees, Ralph Moreto, FIBA International Referee, as our crew chief. Jonah Garcia, also a FIBA International Referee. And completing the cast is JZ Diaz, National Referee. Both teams deploying their graduating players in their starting lineup para dito sa San Sebastian. Ito ang isa sa kanila, Romel Calahad, Jesse Sumoda, and Alex De Soyo will be playing out their final NCAA game. And with Arellano, you have Abastillas who got the steal, Jade Talampas, and Danny Malyari.
Ito, talking about Calahad, grabe yung improvement na nakita natin sa kanya.
Yeah.
Ito, this is his last year, and I know, alam natin na we know where he's going right now. Tamang-tama yan, and he's ready for the pro. And of course, itong laban na to, sabi mo nga, out of the, kumbaga, the Final Four, itong dalawang to. So, pero ito na yung tinatawag na labanan ng pride. And speaking of pride, if you look at the crowd of Arellano, grabe yung support nila for their team.
And these are two very proud institutions in the NCAA. So they're using this year as a foundation in the coming years. Because for Arellano, this is their 6th straight season that they'll be missing the Final Four. Ito namang San Sebastian, their 5th straight, Papa Bear. So matagal-tagal na yan. Of course, changes are coming from both teams and both schools.
And for Arellano, of course, they wanted to finish this second round.
Yeah.
Of course, with a bang. Especially they lost 7 straight. Yeah, 7 straight.
That's right. And Josh Abastillas with a 3-pointer from the corner. Farewell game for Abastillas in the NCAA. Puntahan muna natin ang side ng Arellano. Here is the first report of the game, courtesy of Julia Ong. Julia.
Martin and Papa Bear, simula pa lamang daw ito sa sistema at kultura na gustong gawin ni Coach Chico Manabat dito sa Arellano Chiefs. Hindi naman daw mahalaga ang destinasyon sa ngayon. Ang pinakamahalaga daw ay ang journey. Kung tatanungin daw natin sila kung paano ang naging paghahanda nila for today, nako, sleepless nights pa din daw sa coaches at major viewing pa din dahil gusto nilang tapusin ang season na ito with a statement today. The Arellano Chiefs will play their way to prove their willingness to be better than yesterday. All for now, Martin and Papa Bear.
Maraming salamat, Julia. Well, ito na yung pinaka-rebuilding season ng Arellano University. This is, I hate to say it, Papa Bear, their worst finish in an NCAA basketball season. But it's a learning season for them. Diba? Late entry si Coach Chico Manabat, was not able to do the recruitment properly. At least, hindi dun sa terms niya at yung ginusto niya. But again, good year for him. His first year as a head coach in the NCAA. Only way to go but up.
Yes.
Nowhere to go but up para dito sa Arellano.
Nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah.
And yung sinabi nga rebuilding, and I guess ito na yung chance for their coach to let the other players play in preparation for next season.
That's right. Jesse Sumoda, one of the graduating players ng San Sebastian at the free throw line right now. Puntahan naman natin ngayon ang kupunan ni Coach John Calios. Here's a story coming from Arlov de Jesus. Arlov.
Salamat, Martin. Yung laban namin ngayon ay para sa mga veterano namin para maging maganda yung exit nila dito sa NCAA. Yan ang sinabi sa akin ng isa sa mga rookies ng Golden Stags si Paeng Ari. Kailangan daw nila manalo ngayon para sa mga kuya nila sa grupo. Hindi man daw naging maganda yung takbo nila for this season. 99, pero ibibigay daw nila ang the best at itatama raw nila yung mga lapses nila for the last time. Kaya naman asahan natin ang mas palaban na Golden Stags laban sa Arellano Chiefs. Balik sa inyo, Martin, Papa Bear.
Maraming salamat, Arlov. Yan yung paglalabanan nila dito. They're doing it for their kuyas. And sometimes, especially in the last game of your season, yan yung pinakamalaking motivation na talaga magpupush sa team and will bring out the best in them. San Sebastian, though, could not buy a basket there. And Lars Sunga with an easy deuce on the other end. The Chiefs are off to a fantastic start, 7-2 in the first 3 minutes of the game. Their first round encounter. Talking about San Sebastian and Arellano way back September 30. Maaga pa yan sa ating first round, and it was San Sebastian dominating Arellano from start to finish.
Pero during yung first quarter, doon na kagad ipinakita ng San Sebastian on yung gaano kalakas yung team nila. Naka-score kagad ng 30 points during the first quarter, and they dominate the whole game. At we can see Mark De Leon with 16 points and Paeng Are with 15.
So San Sebastian very capable. They've had 5 wins this season. Their last win was against Letran, also a dominating performance for them. In that first round encounter with Arellano, they led it by as many as 27 points.
Saka yung maganda rito, nakita kong ginawa ng San Sebastian. Look at their score, 111.
Yeah.
Yung bench points nila, 52. Starter points, 59. So lahat ng players gumana at that time.
And we've heard it many times this season as Talampas knocks down the mid-range jumper. Ang San Sebastian, kapag pinapakitaan mo ng maganda, sasabayan ka. Mas maganda pa ipapakita sa iyo. Pero pag, kuwari, medyo relax, sasabayan din nila yung pagka-relax mo. As we see Talampas attack the basket there. And Kalahad rips out the rebound. Ito na ang San Sebastian. Nabuhayan pagkatapos ng timeout. Jesse Sumoda running the break.
Grabe, 2 big men running the fast break. Kalahad bringing the ball down. And Sumoda scoring on that fast break.
Talampas feeling it. Doesn't find the mark right there. DJ Felebrico, who has been a revelation player for Pastel this season. Of course, an undersized 4. Itong si Felebrico has shown us his wares in a couple of games. As we take a look at this sequence right here. Second chance. And it's Kalahad taking care of business. Jay Talampas found some space off the dribble. Jesse Sumoda rewarded in transition.
Sumoda with that medium jumper, nag-miss lang. Pero during their last games, nakikita natin nagsesettle itong si Sumoda sa outside shot.
Yeah.
I guess siguro yung ginegage din niya, and also napapagod din siya.
Pag bumabangga ng bumabangga.
Oo, nakakapagod din eh.
Yeah. That's also a factor as we see this sequence. Are falling down. And it goes back to Arellano's side. Paeng Are. Ayun o. Tatlo. Yung nag-crowd dito kay Paeng Are.
Wala na. Nowhere to go. Pero jump ball na lang.
Yeah. Uy. Maagawan doon si Yuan Kamay. That was Paeng Are getting into the thick of things. Paeng Are having a great sophomore season for San Sebastian. Good. I would call it a bounce back season because a lot were expected from him in his rookie year but did not quite deliver. Pagdating niya ng second year dito na siya nakawala.
Yes, and I think yung older brother niya naglalaro din sa isang league.
Yeah, si Michael Are.
Yes.
Former Stag as well.
Yes, naglalaro ngayon sa isang pro team.
Oh, Kate Flores in attendance.
Speaking of pro.
And Kate Flores, former Rookie of the Year. Kate, I think, is also the Defensive Player of the Year from season 98. As we see, that turnaround jumper go in for Arbianes.
Speaking of Kate Flores, isa sa pinaka-ginugulping player.
Yeah.
Actually, nagagalit sila eh kasi the way he defend, talagang he's very physical.
Yeah.
Pero yung pagiging physical niya, just physical.
Yeah.
Part of the game.
And there's Arbianes, part of the future for the Arellano Chiefs. He's about 6'5", 6'6". He's got the handles and the soft touch as well, especially for a big man.
Ganong height, tapos merong fadeaway na ganon.
Yeah.
Mahirap pa hintuin yun.
Anong hanap sa ilalim? Alex Desoyo finding Felebrico. And JL Capulong committing the foul. So a completely different front line here for Coach Chico Manabat. Wala na si Larsunga at si Joshua Abastillas. Pumalit na. Ito si JL Capulong at si RV Yanes. Habang si San Sebastian, andyan na si James Una and Rex Cabat. Coach John Calios on the sidelines right there, but not actively coaching. He's just letting the assistant coaches call the shots. Yuan Kamay.
Actually, okay din yun for Coach Calios na bigyan mo ng chance yung assistant coaches
Yeah.
para makita mo kung parehong sistema yung ginagawa.
True.
Tapos ibang sistema ginawa, nanalo, no?
Nagsarili, ano?
Nagsarili.
Oo. Doon ka lang madedehado.
Sabi mo mag-coach ako.
11-8. Arellano still with a better start here. Almost 6 minutes gone. Alex De Soyo for 3. Kabam! He ties it up at 11 apiece. Our first deadlock here in the first. So Alex De Soyo again in his farewell game in the NCAA.
Ito namang Desoyo sa kabila, talampas ng mga players na pag nag-init, ang hirap palamigin.
Yeah. Magkabila yan. Alex De Soyo. But De Soyo in many games this season, naging volume shooter siya. Yung talagang dami niyang tinitira. Pero minsan, nagsusunod-sunod yung mintes. Pero dito sa laban natin, he starts off with a make right there from long distance. And again, mahaba kasi yung family tree nitong mga gwardiya ng San Sebastian. I mean, you talk about guys like RK Ilagan, who was a former stag. Simula lang tayo doon. RK, tapos Mike Are from last year. Kasunod na dito si Alex De Soyo. And then of course, Are, Escobido na yung mga kasunod. Maraming napoproduce na talagang spitfire point guards itong San Sebastian. May Ryan Costello pa.
Actually, sa lahat dapat ng teams, you need to invest on point guards.
Yeah.
Malaking factor yan sa team.
Calabrico, libre. Step back 3 is good. That's a nice looking jump shot coming from Calabrico.
And if you're going to look at the score, lamang na ang San Sebastian after that timeout.
First lead for Baste. Nice cut by Malyari, could not make it. But he was fouled in the process. James Una ang matatawagan dito. And this time it's Alex De Soyo sending it out. Calabrico, flyby, step back 3. He's got it. That is with TJ Calabrico. Again, not yet his final year in the NCAA. But he spent a lot already. Siguro nakakatatlong taon na to bago itong season na to, Papa Bear. Pero dito lang talaga siya nagamit ng ganito. At nagamit yung skills niya. Diba? As an undersized 4.
Yeah, so I guess malalaman natin for this coming next season.
Yeah.
Iba na ang lalaruin nito.
Ano Malyari connecting on the free throw. It is back. Nagtitiktok na dito sa gilid natin from Arellano side.
Dapat meron tayong TikTok cam.
Oo nga eh. Next time papalagyan na natin ng music. Free throw shooting Arellano has the advantage in terms of the number of trips. And that's gonna be a foul on Danny Malyari. Was it in shooting motion?
Di yun eh. Shooting motion kaso kung sa 3 points or hindi.
And calling the shots for San Sebastian is assistant coach Juan Miguel Martin, who was also the coach of the juniors team this past season. A very familiar face on the sideline right there as part of the coaching staff in the college division for Baste as Alex De Soyo rattles in the first. So it's been like that, no? Papa Bear. Kung hindi si Coach Miguel Martin, si Coach Bonnie Garcia ang nakatayo para dito sa San Sebastian. And Coach John Calios just on the sideline, just watching the game intently.
Malaking factor yung mga coaches ng high school para sa isang team.
Yeah.
Kasi kailangan mong sundin yung ginagawa sa seniors.
That's right.
In preparation for the players pag nag-college na sila.
Alright, 2-point lead for San Sebastian. the final hunt for these Golden Stacks, Desoyo, Kalahat, Sumoda. Again, huling taon, dami na nating taon nakita itong tatlong manlalarong to. We've seen them, as part of the second unit. Dati nung mga unang season sila third stringers until they made their way to the starting lineup and became, solid players here in the NCAA.
Karamihan nga nung every time na mayroong bulahan, tinatanong namin sila sa lahat ng mga players na meron ng last year of playing, malulungkot ba sila or masaya, naalis na? Hindi nila masagot. Pareho kasi. They're excited na may bago ng chapter na gagawin, pero malungkot dahil ang tagal nila dito eh.
Bittersweet, ano?
Yes.
At saka lahat naman na graduate sa NCAA na player, lalo na kapag talagang ibang klase yung naging experience sila dito sa Bear. Nami-miss talaga pag nasa pros na sila.
Saka yung samahan yan, mag-start ka sa rookie, tapos magiging veteran ka, tapos you will fill in yung mga umalis. Di ba? Ikaw ang naman kailangan mag-step up.
Yung kumbaga, you did it in the most natural way. Yung progression mo as a collegiate player.
Same thing with the coaches yan eh. Yung mga nag-coach, mga nag-coach ng high school, eventually, aakit din yan.
Yeah.
Sa college.
Lima Kungotan. Looking to check in. RJ Geronimo. Facing his former team, at least in high school. Former coach yan, si Coach Miguel Martin. He was the star of Coach Miguel last season sa juniors natin.
So pero maganda naman yung naging posisyon niya rito for Arellano.
Ganda yung pasok, especially with the exit of Axel Doromal, who was the leading scorer of Arellano in season 98, transferred to EAC in the off-season. 21-15, abante na ang San Sebastian ng 6 na puntos dito.
Itong Arellano started strong. The start of the first quarter, pero nahigitan ng San Sebastian yung intensity nila.
This is 7 straight points for Baste. Ongotan tried to bank it home. High off the window, it went out. So here comes Gabat. That's Rex Gabat. Ooh. A tussle down low between Capulo and Shanoda. Tumilapon si Jacob Shanoda. De La Cruz and Dairit coming in for Arellano. Replacing Capulong and Yanis. So 1:44 to go. San Sebastian will continue to deal damage from the line. Jacob Shanoda, back up big. Connecting on the first. Kanina po, 15-14 pa yan. Abante ang Arellano before this blitz by San Sebastian. Felibrico corralling the offensive rebound and they get another shot at it. Are, pinag-isipan, tinira, wala. And here comes Geronimo. RJ. Dairit steps into a 3. No go.
Kaya pa nakikita nitong Arellano, wala silang play.
Yeah.
Parang 1-2 passes, they'll take the shot. Puro mga broken play.
And this is why San Sebastian was able, this is why and how they were able to pull away here in the first. 24-15 now. De La Cruz, wala pa rin.
Wala pa rin. Kanina kung gaano kadami sila na-score ng fast break, ngayon naman inalat.
So mukhang magiging pareho yung tema dito sa laro natin. Katulad noong una nilang pagkikita, Papa Bear, where San Sebastian led it 30-17 after the first 10 minutes. It is Paengare stepping into the free throw line, the second leading scorer of San Sebastian this season at 11.4 points per game, right behind Romel Kalahat, who averages 12.6 points per game. At itong si Kalahat, number 6 in the league in rebounding, 7.7 rebounds per contest. Paeng on the second one. Back rims that one. 25-15, the first double-digit lead for Baste. Danny Malyari will float it up and he puts it in. Much needed for Arellano.
Napakasimpleng galaw. He reminds me of Berhel Meneses,
Uy!
JRU.
Lagyan ko lang ng konting hang time si Malyari.
Yes.
Kasi grabe umupo sa ere. Si Coach Verhel. Castor draining it from the outside. Now this is a new face. Well, pinapakilala pa lang ng San Sebastian na baka makakuha ng meaningful minutes in season 100 for them. Tima. Ongotan slices. The scoop will not work. Nakawala si Tima Ongotan.
Kala ko mapapako sila sa 17. Just like their last meeting.
Are. Fouled by J. So, was it a foul? Yeah.
Lack of shooting.
3 free throws coming up for Are.
Kanina pa nakakasungkit ng foul. Itong si Are. Ito
Grabe.
kay Geronimo. That's his second foul.
That's the Rook.
Pero they need to review that kung umabot.
Sige, tingnan natin dito. And how much time will remain after the call was made? Yan.
Ayun.
So 1.5.
Meron.
Meron, malinaw.
So meron pang 1 second left. Kung tama ako Kung hindi, mali ako. Ganun lang yun.
Siyempre.
I-explain ko na. Titingnan natin,
Tama.
Ito.
Sabi mo, 1 second
1
exactly.
second. Eksakto.
Sige. Ito yung na-adjust nila. Hindi,
1.4 seconds.
Di mali ako.
1.4. Ayan.
Yun lang yun.
Ganyan. Inuuna.
Pareho.
1.4 pa. Then,
May mag-bash kasi sa akin. Dulong-dulungan ka naman. At least inunahan ko na naman. Kung di ako tama, mali ako.
Tao lang naman eh.
Oo.
Pero Papa Girl, may chance pa.
Hindi kaya yung referee ang mali. Ako yung tama. Hindi
Kailangan mo bumaba doon. Sumama ka sa review.
Ayoko. Ang layo natin.
Layo. Pero doon may chance ang mag 30 points ulit ang San
Ito
Sebastian.
nga, oo.
Again, they really have Arellano's number.
At mukhang lalampasan pa.
2 for 2 for Paingare. One more. 3 out of 3, 31 points on the board for San Sebastian.
Uy,
That had a good line for Felix Villarente. But with the 3 free throws from Paeng, it will give San Sebastian their largest lead of the game so far, 31-19. Magbabalik po kami dito sa NCAA.